This video is not a review of the Sony WH1000XM4. Great pair of headset, and there are lots of other reviews out there. What I'm going to do is just to give you a quick way to decide whether you want to upgrade or buy this pair compared to some of the other ones, like the Bose 700, nice pair of headphones. The Sony XM3, the XM4's predecessor. And then we can also compare to something like the AKG 371BT, and finally the Sony 7110N. So there are 5 criteria I have here. Whether you need to connect them to 2 different devices at the same time, like a phone and a computer. Whether you want to use it for doing a lot of Zoom calls. That means you have to have very, very good mic pickup and noise cancellation on the mic side. General noise cancellation, you can use it on the plane, in a subway, or just trying to get away from normal household noise when you're working from home. If you often throw your headset in a bag, how well does it fold up and carry? And then whether you are an audiophile or at least you enjoy listening to music and want really good sound quality out of it. So obviously the new Sony XM4 is kind of the best out there right now. Score great on all of these criteria. But you have the Bose. The Bose actually is great, except the mic for making Zoom call is okay, but not as good as the XM4. So there's a distinctive difference, you can tell. And then the Bose has a really funny way of not folding, but kind of sliding the ear cup up. And at least I find that it is really not easy to carry it. Whereas the Sony XM4, if you fold it up, especially if you don't use the standard case, it can be put in a relatively small space. The XM3 basically is as good as the XM4 minus these 2 areas. So if you don't need to use 2 devices, and if you don't mind the mic quality is not very good for Zoom calls, you can pick up a pair of XM3 these days at a bargain, and probably as you get closer to Christmas, you can get them in great discount. So really it's a great deal if you don't need these 2 things. Just for fun, the AKG 371 Bluetooth edition is not a very well-known headset, but actually, being AKG, I find that as a pair of music listening headphones, it is actually amazingly good. It is just that the rest of it is not great. So if you just want a pair of very good Bluetooth headset for listening to music, try out the AKG. Finally, a lower end Sony, the WH1000N, I believe, is actually not a bad of headphones, especially if you can find it for less than $100 on sale. The Bluetooth connectivity is actually great. Noise cancelling, yeah, it's okay. And the music is not that bad, but for the price, it's actually pretty nice. So going back to the XM4, either get it because it really is the best of the best right now, or get the XM3 on a discount. And if you're a Bose fan, stick with the Bose. If all 3 are expensive, check out the other cheaper ones.